Pixelkin.
Hi everybody, welcome to Anna's Apps. This is a show here at Pixelkin that we do about great apps for preschoolers that have been kid tested by my 3-year-old daughter. If you want to see more of these, be sure to subscribe to Pixelkin's YouTube channel. In this episode, we'll be taking a look at Pet Doctor from Toca Boca. Alright, so Toca Boca has tons and tons of apps on the App Store for kids of varying ages. And I downloaded a bunch of them, and this is the one that my daughter sort of latched onto first. So it's basically a veterinarian simulation where you're helping a number of pets with their problems. Alright, so here's our animal hospital. You can scroll back and forth to see all of the animals that need your help. There are 15 animals in total that you'll need to help them cure various ailments. And some of them aren't ailments at all, but they just need some help. So let's get started. We're going to do this egg here. And you see a curtain closes, kind of like an emergency room curtain. And so for this one, this guy just needs help hatching out of his egg. So you just tap, and you find out that it's a snake. Now that he's been cared for, we get to feed him. So we drag some flies to his mouth. Now this is cool because this actually works on some fine motor skills because you have to catch the flies to feed him. All right, now that he is nice and full, then he gets taken out. Let's move over and do the mouse. Now the mouse has an actual internal ailment. It actually looks like he's got some gas bubbles in his tummy. So let's get rid of them. And now there's room for actual food to go down there. So now we get to feed our mouse too. So let's show you one with some external ailments. So this little dog is unfortunately suffering from fleas. And so you have to catch the fleas, put them in the jar. And this is another thing with fine motor skills. They move around, so you have to really follow where they are and catch them. All right, now we get to feed our doggy some dog biscuits and treats. This feeding is also kind of physics-based, so you can actually just throw things at the dog or any of the other animals, and they can catch them in their mouths. And if you miss, they'll just fall back down on the table and roll around. So every animal, you have to feed them everything that's out there on the table before you'll get put back into the hospital setting. Let's show you the bunny now. The bunny has various scrapes on him, and what you have to do is match the right shape bandage to his scrapes. So shape matching is actually a skill that's good for early math. It's considered an early math skill. So there's some little educational elements thrown in here without being overt. All right, so let's feed him. So one of the things I want to bring up is that was kind of disappointing to me is that you can't interact with anything in the environment. You can only interact with the animals. But it would have been nice to see, you be able to turn the radio off and on, or turn the lamp off or on, or, move these blocks around or something. So that's a little bit disappointing to me. So let's do the kitty. So this poor kitty has a nasty cut on his ear. First we're going to clean it. Then we're going to apply some healing ointment. And finally we're going to put a Band-Aid on him. Like I said, there are 15 animals, but I'm going to leave some of them as mysterious for you. So it's not overtly educational, but there are some educational elements in there, like the match shaping, which is an early math skill, and then also tuning fine motor skills by catching the bugs that are flying around when you're feeding them. So it's super cute. My daughter really, really likes it. Once you finish treating all of the animals, the sun will go down out here and it'll be nighttime. Then you'll be prompted whether or not you want to continue and do the whole thing over again. There aren't any new animals. It just resets the whole thing for you to do. So that is Toca Boca Pet Doctor. And if you want to see more Anna's apps, these are a list of all the apps that I've covered so far. So if you're interested in any of those, you can check out previous episodes by subscribing to Pixelkin's YouTube channel. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll be with you next time.